So how does a new market rate luxury housing affect the overall housing market? Well, a group of Finnish researchers looked into this exact dynamic in the Helsinki metropolitan area, and they concluded that the new market rate housing in expensive urban areas actually triggered moving chains that quickly reached middle and low income neighborhoods. But how exactly does that work in practice? So let's imagine a luxury high-rise building is being built in a desirable central area. It attracts higher income residents who either buy or rent into the new housing stock. When these higher income residents move into these new units, they vacate their previous homes. And these vacated units then become available for new residents who in turn vacate their previous homes, and so on. This is effectively creating a cyclical process, which has a cascading effect referred to as a moving chain. The researchers studied these chains 6 cycles deep across a distribution of neighborhoods and household incomes in Helsinki. And what they discovered was really surprising. So these moving chains relatively quickly reached middle and lower income neighborhoods. In fact, by a third round of moves, 60% of movers were originating from neighborhoods in the bottom half of the income distribution. So effectively, a new housing at the top was enabling geographic mobility at the bottom. Now you might be wondering, were people actually improving their living standards through these moves, or were maybe other dynamics in play? And this is, I think, a further interesting point of this research. So to analyze this exact point, what the researchers did is they compared the difference in value between the properties people moved into versus the ones that they were vacating. And researchers, as per this graph, found a consistently positive trend. This means people were generally moving up the housing quality ladder, showing that new housing stock was enabling upward mobility in housing quality. So what does this paper show? From our perspective, it reinforces the notion that the most effective way to address housing affordability is to increase supply, even when that happens at the luxury end of the market. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe to see more videos like this. We also have a blog where we write deep dives into interesting updates from the construction and climate tech industry,